Hey Goddess Beauties, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and today we're combining two of my favorite things, narrated stories, true crime, and nail tutorials. Please be advised that the content on this channel includes detailed descriptions of true crime, mystery, and murder stories which may be distressing or triggering to some viewers. Viewer discretion is strongly advised, particularly for those sensitive to graphic depictions of violence, discussion of traumatic events, and mature themes. If you or someone you know is affected by any of the issues discussed, please consider seeking support from a professional. Now let's get into the story. Angel realizes she is actually the murder suspect. On April 25, 2009, a girl in her teenage years named Brittany Drexel went missing from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. She has been consecutively visiting some of her friends at a local hotel before her disappearance. Several investigations were made that lasted for more than 12 years, and yet nothing was discovered, as it appears that every single step taken into solving the case took them 3 steps backward to revealing the truth. Things took a huge turnaround in April 2022 when a confidential informant revealed to the police that a woman that goes by the name of Angel made certain statements regarding Brittany's disappearance. Taking a closer look into Angel's love affairs, it was revealed that she was dating a registered sex offender who goes by the name Raymond Moody. Angel and Raymond became their prime suspects, so they brought Angel in for questioning. They begin by asking Angel what she and Raymond had been doing around the time Brittany went missing. Of course, it's a long time ago, but according to the police, someone with a conscience would remember certain events that occurred the day before a kidnapping was executed. Angel becomes very defensive when she thought they were accusing Raymond of being involved with Brittany. She angrily left the interrogation room as she felt she wasn't obliged to answer their questions. Outside of the interrogation room, another officer has a conversation with Angel to get her to come back in. He gave a shocking revelation about the reason why they were led to her and why she is being questioned. He told her the reason was because one night while she was drinking, she was approached by a confidential informant who told her she believed Raymond was involved in Brittany's case. This statement infuriated Angel that she told the informant that she had done it and not Raymond. After Angel was led back in for questioning, several inquiry questions were asked which Angel claimed she didn't quite remember as it was a long time ago. Angel also claimed that when Raymond returned that night, he kind of had scratches on his face. Giving up this information could only mean 3 things. It is either she wants to earn the detective's trust, she is trying to pin the case on her husband, or she is doing her best trying to help the police. After a series of questioning and answering, it appears that Angel has a retentive memory and is able to recall events that took place years back as if they happened yesterday. This also pops up 3 questions. Did she really have a retentive memory? Was her story a lie she just fabricated to save herself and mislead the police into believing something else? Or is she trying to really help the police according to her? The police are focused on her phone and her credit card because they have records putting both of them near where Brittany was when she went missing. There was also video footage of her vehicle around the same area Brittany was last seen. Angel's answer to the evidence was simply her leaving both her phone and credit card inside her vehicle, which Raymond took after they did a vehicle swap for some unknown reason. Something doesn't seem to add up as the phone is considered personal and not something one casually leaves unless forgotten. It would have made a bit of sense if she had said she actually forgot it. The reason for them switching vehicles wasn't clear enough as she wasn't concise about the reason. It seems shady. This raised a lot of questions such as, did they really switch vehicles? And if so, was the switch a way for Raymond to cover his tracks, or it was vice versa? Was Angel involved, or is Angel the real culprit? According to Angel, she met Raymond in town to switch vehicles only to meet back at the apartment where Raymond would then go to Ernie in her vehicle. Why switch vehicles on the road when the vehicle can perform both functions of going to whichever location they want to go to? Why switch on the road when it can be done at home if one patiently waits for the other? Also, why did they even need to switch vehicles? These questions keep arising as the case was being delved into further. The police thought there might be something lingering in her thoughts for her to claim she actually did it. According to her, she was intoxicated and was tired of people accusing Raymond, but if you ask me, someone that was intoxicated wouldn't be careless about someone else being accused. This made the police take the statement seriously and had to look into why she said it. The detectives are embedded in between. They neither believe she was involved nor believe she wasn't. Either way, they know they need to use her to get more information on Raymond. With this in mind, Angel agrees to do everything she can to help with the investigation. After the questioning, Raymond and Angel were watched and observed over the next several days. But unfortunately, nothing was gotten from them. They possibly can't get any as they didn't even have any leads since several years ago. 1 week later, Raymond surprises everyone by coming in and confessing to the crime. Raymond's story was completely different from what Angel had narrated to the police. Angel claimed that she was never in the car with Brittany, never knew her personally, and she had never left the hotel they were staying at. Meanwhile, according to Raymond, Angel was with him when he picked up Brittany. They both went to a private hangout spot together. Raymond says that Angel left him alone with Brittany, which Angel never told the police. This has the police wondering if she never mentioned it in order to cover up for Raymond or to cover up for her involvement in the case. Angel was never charged in connection with the crime, even though there was evidence that pointed in her direction, and she wasn't completely honest with the police. The police also found it very strange that Raymond came forward only after Angel was considered a suspect. Is the confession to protect Angel? Was his conscience playing a game with him? Was he trying to atone for his sins, or because he was worried she might be falsely accused and end up in jail for something she didn't do? This question hasn't been answered to date. Raymond showed police where the body was buried, which was returned to the family. Raymond was found guilty, and he will be sentenced to life imprisonment. I was a monster then, was a monster when I took Brittany Drexel's life. I don't have the words to express how horrible I feel and I've felt ever since that day. I'm very sorry. These were words from Raymond to Brittany's family, and the reason for doing this was never revealed. The reason for them switching vehicles wasn't clear enough as she wasn't concise about the reason. It seems shady. This raised a lot of questions such as, did they really switch vehicles? And if so, was the switch a way for Raymond to cover his tracks or it was vice versa? Was Angel involved or is Angel the real culprit? Thanks for sticking around for this nail tutorial while we dived into some intriguing stories. If you enjoyed this blend of beauty and narrated stories, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss out on our unique content. Share your nail art results and favorite moments from today's story in the comments below. Until next time, stay creative and stay curious.